In this video, I'm going to go over a way to earn extra cash online that does not require any previous skills to do. The side hustle that I'm going to be showing you today is a completely beginner-friendly way of earning consistent long-term passive income after only a few days of work. I'm going to show you how to sell motivational YouTube shorts online. There's a relatively big niche on YouTube of creating short form motivational content. Here is an example of a short form motivational video. It lasts anywhere from 10 to 60 seconds and it has these simple captions and subtitles throughout the video. For this side hustle, we're not going to be posting our own social media videos. Instead, we're going to be selling our motivational videos to social media creators who are looking to grow their channel. So on screen, here is an example of a Fiverr Gig where they are selling motivational Instagram reels. As we can see, they sell 100 motivational short reels for only $15 Canadian. And if we go up to their highest price offer, they sell 500 motivational reels for $50 with your logo. Each video is around 30 seconds and there's 500 videos. Now this person here has over 76 sales, and as we can see, they're just selling these stock motivational videos, which sounds like a lot of work just for $15. But if we actually look down here in the description, they say that these are from their archive, which basically means that they're using an archive of reels and reselling them to multiple people. So for example, we could have a Google Drive with 300 motivational reels, and each time someone places an order, you send them the pre-made reels that you already have. So the main idea behind this is making this passive income. And to do that, we have to automate the work because we don't want to go in every time and edit 100 individual motivational reels each time we get a sale. Instead, we want to have a system where we don't have to do any work, and once we get a sale, we can just send out all the videos with no work. What we're going to do is create an archive of pre-existing motivational videos. So that way, every time we get an order, we just send them the videos that we already made previously so that we don't actually have to do any work when we get an order. Now let's get into step-by-step how you can create a Fiverr account and how you can create these motivational videos. Step 1 is to head over to fiverr.com so that we can sign up for a seller account. So in the top right corner, it says join. I'm going to click that. And now it's going to bring up a page here where it says create a new account. So I'm going to sign up with my email. Now it's going to ask us for a username. If I was creating an account just for selling these motivational videos, I would call it something related to the product that we're selling. For this example, I'm just going to put John Reels as our username, and then I'm going to go on to next. Once you're signed up, it's going to bring us to this screen here where we can choose whether we're going to be buying or selling services or both. I'm going to click on selling freelance services because that's what we're going to be doing to sell our motivational videos. Then I'm going to click on next, and I'm going to do a side hustle because this is a side hustle that we're starting. So I'm going to hit next, and then I'm going to choose that I have some experience because I've done this before. Now we're going to hit complete our profile. Then this is the important step where we can set up our profile to make sure that it looks good. So we can skip through all of that, and having a good profile is key to getting sales, because if people don't trust you, they're not going to buy from you. So this is why I'm showing you guys how to do this. So for these first two, I just put my name and last name and then my display name. For the profile picture, I'm going to go to canva.com. So I'm just going to go to a custom size in Canva. That way we can make the exact dimensions for our profile picture. And I'm going to make it 600 by 600. And now we're going to create our profile picture. So I like this design here. It looks pretty cool. I'm just going to change the letters to HR because that matches our profile. And then I'm going to change this text to... Okay, so now all of the text has been changed. So it looks pretty good. And now we have our profile picture all done in Canva within a few minutes. Next, we have to fill out the description. And really here, you just want to share what you're doing, why people should buy your services, and your experience if you have any. So I'm going to fill this out with a little bit of information. Okay, so I just filled out our description, and it needs to be at least 150 words minimum for Fiverr to let you move on to the next part. So really, it doesn't matter what you put in here as long as it states some more reasons why people should buy from you. So for the language, I just put English and my level of English. Now, if you have multiple languages, you could put all the different languages you can speak. And generally, the more languages you have, the better, because then there's a wider range of buyers that you could reach. Now that we're done personal info, we can move on to professional info. For the occupation, I would just put exactly what we're doing. So video animation from whenever you started and with social media videos. And then for skills, this is very important. So we're going to put expert in whatever video editing software. So I'm going to put DaVinci Resolve Expert, and you can put Final Cut, Premiere Pro, really any editing software that you know about. Even if you've never used it, just put it there because people will trust you more if they see that you're actually able to use editing software. For the education, I'm just going to leave that blank, and as well for the certificate. And I'm just going to hit continue. So I'm going to add some more skills because we need at least 2 to continue. I'm going to choose video editing and subtitles and captions. That way we have a few more skills on our list. Then I'm going to continue. And now we're done setting up our account. So I'm just going to hit create a gig. Here's the most important part, and this is how to set up our gig. So I'm going to name this, and we want to name it so that it has the right keywords. So you can use keyword researching tools, etc. But what I found is the best thing to do is just create a title, and if it's not getting many impressions, try and add different keywords in and change it up. So for now, I'm just going to name mine. I will create 500 motivational reels for social media. And for a category, I'm going to choose social media videos. I'm going to choose YouTube for a social media platform. Our style is mixed media. And our content type is going to be reels and shorts. And these positive keywords are also important. So I'm just going to put reels, motivational reels, inspiring reels, motivational content, and YouTube shorts. So now I'm going to continue, and we have the scope and pricing. This is arguably the most important part. To fill this out, we're going to go to Fiverr, and we're going to switch to buying mode. And I'm just going to search up motivational reels. So we're going to look for some other gigs that are selling the exact same product as us. And we're going to look for one that doesn't have a lot of 5 stars, because this guy has over 1,000 5 stars. So he's going to be able to charge more for his reels. This one here has quite a few reviews, but it's less than 100. So they don't have as much established credibility with their gig. So on the prices, we can see that they're offering 100 reels for $10, 300 reels for $20, and 500 reels for $35. So I'm going to take their prices and I'm going to make mine cheaper. That way when people see ours, they will buy ours first. So the best thing to do is offer a better deal than they're offering. That way people will go to you because it's cheaper. So I'm going to take their 100 reels for $10, and I'm just going to change it to 125 reels. That way we'll be offering more reels for the same price. So now I'm going to come up with a description. In 125 motivational reels with your branding / logo made for social media. So I'm going to go back to their gig, and they're offering a 1-day delivery. So we're going to do the exact same delivery time. And for the amount of videos, we're just going to put 1, and we're just going to leave everything the exact same as they have it. So they have 100 versions. So we're going to go and put 125 because that's the amount of videos that we're selling. And each video is around 30 seconds. So now I'm going to take everything that we did for the basic gig, and I'm going to copy it and paste it into standard and premium. So I'm going to do that with the descriptions and with the names. And then the offerings, we're going to make these deliveries each a little bit slower because it's more videos, so we can offer a bit of a longer delivery. And then we're just going to put the running time as all the same. And the number of versions, this is where things get different. And we're going to take the amount that they're offering, which is 300 videos and 500 motivational reels. And we're going to do that as our amounts as well. 300 motivational videos and then 500. And I'm just going to replace all of this information in the descriptions here. So now it's up to 500, and the number of videos is going to be 300 and then 500 as well. And we're going to do unlimited revisions on every single one as well. And we're going to put special effects included because these videos will have some effects in them. And now the price. So we're going to make the first one the exact same price as our competition here. Now we're going to put 300 reels at only $15. And then we're going to take their premium package of 500, and we're going to make ours only $30. That way all of our prices are consistently under what they're offering, so they'll be more willing to buy from us instead of these already established sellers. And now we can see that there's all these extra services. So I'm not going to do any of these extra services besides the extra fast delivery, where I'll deliver in 1 day for an extra $5 and an extra $10 for these other packages. Now we're going to continue on to the next step, which is setting up our description. So as we can see here, their description looks like this. So it's a pretty big description. So I'm just going to copy their description. I'm going to go to ChatGPT and ask it to create me a description. So I'm going to say this prompt to create me a description for my motivational reels gig on Fiverr, offering reels with your logo. Base it off of this similar gig post. And then I'm going to paste in their description. So ChatGPT is going to come up with one similar that we can use for our gig. So here's the description it gave us, and it looks pretty good right now. It says here what I offer, and then everything that we do offer, which is subtitles, your logo, platform specific reels, and then why choose me. At the bottom here, it did cut off our description, so I'm just going to remove that last part and add a space so that it looks nice. So now our description's done. So I'm just going to leave this FAQ blank for now. Now we're going to move on to the requirements. So for this, I'm going to go to questions and add a question which says your logo. Now this is going to be required, and we want it in an attachment form. So this is the logo that they're going to give us that we can put onto all of the videos. And I'm just going to click add. There we go. That is the only requirement that we need for this gig to work. So now we can move on to the next step. So the next step is filling out our gallery. So now we actually need our motivational videos to fill this out. So we're going to move on to exactly how we can create these videos. In order to get these motivational reels, you can manually take interviews from YouTube and spend hours editing them to make hundreds of motivational reels. Today, I'm offering 100 motivational reels for completely free. All you have to do is go to the top link in the description, which will bring you to this page where you can download 100 motivational reels for completely free. Now, these reels are all pre-edited and are perfect for selling on Fiverr. If you're interested in supporting the channel and taking this side hustle even further, I've put up multiple listings for 250 motivational videos and business videos where you can get even more high quality videos to help elevate your business to the next level. So once you've downloaded those 100 videos, now we can set up our gallery. So we're going to need one video and up to 3 images. Now I would recommend only 1 image and 1 video because that seems to work perfectly, and we're going to use Canva for this. So we're going to create our picture first by creating a custom size of 1280 by 769, and this is actually the recommended size that Fiverr tells you to use. So we're going to use this canvas to create our gig image. So we're going to go to photos and look for a background that looks pretty decent. So I found this background here. It's pretty simple, and I think it looks good enough for our Fiverr image. So now that it fits the screen, we're going to have to add 2 elements to make our image. So I'm going to search for a phone frame. So you can take any one of these frames. I think that this one looks pretty good, and we're going to stretch it out and make it about this big. And now I'm going to copy and paste it so that we have 2 of these side by side just like this. We're going to go to text. So I'm going to look for a font combination that looks pretty nice, like this one here. And I'm just going to change the text to what we're offering, which is 500 motivational reels, just like that. Now I'm going to resize the text, and I'm going to make it so that it fits nicely. To resize it a bit. And now I'm going to change the colors. So the top is blue, and I'm just going to change it to yellow because I think that it's going to pop a little more, and change that to yellow as well. So now I'm going to go up to effects and add a shadow to our text. That way it looks a bit more professional. So this is looking pretty good, but we need to get something in these phone frames. So now I'm going to drag 2 of our motivational reels into Canva. So I'm going to take 1 reel here, and then I'm going to take a second reel as well and drag them in. So here we have 2 reels. So now that we have these 2 reels on our screen, I'm just going to drag this one into our phone frame and drag this one in. So now we're going to download our finished image by going up to download. But we have to make sure when we download it that the file type is not set as MP4 video. We need to set it to either PNG or a JPEG. That way it does not download these videos because we want this as an image, so that the video and animations won't play when exported. So now I'm going to download this and upload it as our gig image. Now that our image is done and looks pretty professional, we need a video. So I'm back in Canva, and now we're going to go back to custom size and create a 1920 by 1080 design for our video. So here's our new canvas. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our image that we already made, and I'm going to just drag the whole thing and copy and paste it into our presentation. So now we already have the intro for our video from our gig image. So here's the image that we made earlier. As we can see, this is just going to be our intro. So I'm going to change the duration from 5 to 3 seconds down at the bottom here, because we don't want people to get bored right away. And we're going to add a pan effect on the exit and the enter. So we're going to click on both, and I'm going to click reverse exit animation. So now we can play our video, and we can see that it enters in and then exits out. So we need something else to show off our videos in this second part here. So now I'm on our existing image that we made, and this one's completely editable. So I'm just going to copy and paste one of these phones here, and then I'm going to size it just like we did before to a decent size. Make sure that you change the duration to only 5 seconds. So now we can see that we have this video that plays in the background here. So now we need another background to put behind us. So we're back in elements again, and now we're going to go back to photos, and we're going to look for another background that we can use while we have this video playing. So we're going to put our background in here and just make it cover the whole screen, and our video's not showing anymore. So we just go to position and then hit backwards on the background. So now our video's here and our background's here, and I'm just going to add a animate effect, a fade in for video, so that the video will fade in when it starts, so we get this cool looking effect. So it goes from here, and then we hit play and it fades in. And we're going to add the same effect again to the background. So I'm going to press on fade as well on enter. And on the exit, we're going to add a different effect, the rise effect, onto both of these as well. So now we have an effect when it shows up and an effect when it disappears. So now I'm going to add some more text. And this is just going to be stating some of the features of our videos. So I'm going to write custom branding, because we do offer your logo on the videos, which is custom branding. So I'm going to size it up and add our text here and then place it just like that. And again, we're going to add another animation. You can choose any that you want. It doesn't really matter. It just makes it look a little bit more professional. So now if we play the video, we can see all of the effects. So now we have a preview of 5 seconds of one of our videos. So now I'm going to do this process again with a different video. So what we're going to do is just copy exactly what we've done and just paste it into another page. And I'm going to delete the video that's inside the frame, and we're going to change up the text. So now I'm going to list another feature, which is 1920 by 1080 quality on our videos. Okay, so here's our new video, which is again the other video that's in thumbnail. And I'm going to cut it down to about 5 seconds as well. You can see it already has the effects because we copy and pasted it. So there's not much else to do here. So now we have an advertisement of what 2 of our videos could look like. You could add 1 or 2 more examples of what your motivational reels are going to look like. But for now, I'm going to leave this at 2 because that gives us a pretty good video length of 13 seconds. So I'm going to click on share and download our video. I'm going to download all 3 pages. Make sure that you have this selected. That way it downloads everything that we made so far. Now I'm going to upload our video onto our Fiverr Gig. So Fiverr is going to have to review the video first before you can see it. So it is going to have to be reviewed, and normally it takes a few hours up to 1 day to review. So I'm going to click on save and preview. That way it's going to preview exactly what our gig will look like. So here's our 500 motivational reels as our gig image. And our prices are all set up here, $30, $15, and $10. Our description's all done, and everything's really set up. It looks professional, it looks good. Now we just have to wait for buyers to find our gig and purchase our reels.